Hi, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining me. My name's Josh, if we haven't met before, and I will be taking you through this next 90 minutes. Hi to everyone who I normally practice with or who has practiced with me before online. Thank you so much for joining me, and also a massive thank you to everyone who has written to me and just kind of either asked for things or said what they've liked or just showed some appreciation. Or I really do like that, because it's so weird teaching from this kind of disconnected place and not feeling any of your energy or anything. So it's great to get that feedback, so thank you so much. Today is a 90-minute flow. It's kind of inter-advanced, but I'd say kind of mid-level, so don't worry too much. No props needed. I had nothing particularly in mind in terms of props. Yeah, I think that's all I need to let you know really to start. We're going to begin in Virasana, the pose of a hero. That's bent knee. Just to clear this out. And let's just come to the back of the mat. So you start right here at the back, and I've got the tops of my feet rooting down. Make sure that there's plenty of space there, a good base for you to ground down on. And then straight away, let's just remove this excess skin from the hips, so you can really settle back down the pelvis onto the heels. And then from the pelvis, just lengthen up through the spine to the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders just gently up, back and down, and then let them go. Let the hands rest on the knees. And today, let's take them palms face up. They can be on the thighs or kind of down by the knees. You want your arms just to be relaxed, so they're not held tense at all, wherever they comfortably land. And let's take Chin Mudra with the index finger and the thumb together, release the others. And then keep this mudra nice and loose, so again, you don't want it forced. No tension anywhere unnecessarily through the body. And then from here, maybe you can just gently close the eyes. And see if you can allow yourself to soften here. Allow the eye sockets to soften. Allow the mouth to soften. The whole face, down through the body. We'll start with 3 deep breaths in through the nose. Take a deep inhalation now. And then exhale, release all of the air. A long exhalation, let the shoulders drop down. Releasing weight down through the pelvis and grounding down into the floor. Let's inhale again, a full breath in. Note here that expansion through the rib cage, through the chest. Feel yourself here, full of air. And then let's take the exhalation really long, softening wherever you can. Slowly arriving. Inhale a 3rd time, the deepest breath so far. Filling right up to the bottom of the lungs. Again here, note that opening up of the chest. Exhale, let it go. Let all of the air release. Take a moment here just to notice the ground beneath you and feel the floor. Just feel the body in contact with the floor. Notice the exact parts of the body that they are. Just note them. From here, let your awareness just rest on the breath. Notice where you feel the breath, maybe in the chest, the abdominal region, maybe even in the back body. Maybe we can begin to get a sense of what you've brought with you today emotionally, what kind of mood you're in. We begin just to notice, to turn the gaze inwards, to let go of everything else outside of the mat. To allow the pace of the breath to naturally slow down in its own time, as we just observe. I'd like to think about in this session just how we think about our practice as we're practicing. The kind of attitude that you approach the mat with, that you enter each posture with, and that you exit each posture with. Maybe for this session, we can really note that it's really just how we go through in life, how we approach, the attitude that we bring. It's that matters. When things get tough, when the pace quickens, when we feel out of control or out of our depth, can you let any feelings of negativity, of stress, can you let them go? Can you remain soft, calm, centered? And what we practice on the mat, we take with us. Bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, and gently bow your chin towards your hands. And if an intention that you have for yourself, that you're working on, something particular comes to mind, please feel free to set that intention. Otherwise, maybe join me in that awareness of our attitude and our thoughts. Committing to staying present, positive, calm. Take the breath in. A deep inhalation, fill up with your intention. Every cell of the body, soak it in, and then exhale. A full exhalation, let it go, let the hands drop back down to the knees. Another inhale, engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, sucking in towards the spine. And then exhale, we begin a head roll. The ear coming down towards the shoulder and the chin down towards the chest. The inhalation is going to carry you up on the other side. Keep the breath very full, very full, and it guides the movement. Exhalation to come all the way down. The rest of the body remains soft, still, eyes closed, jaw relaxed. Note here the sensations through the shoulders, through the back of the neck, through the sides of the neck and the throat, the chest. See what's there. Get curious. What can you begin to release already? Find the breath. And then exhale, we're going to change direction. Remaining completely still as much as possible. And Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha here just supporting you. They are your rock. They will remain the rock throughout the entire practice. Keep them engaged, keep them lifted and held. Note the difference on this side. The difference from yesterday, from last week. How does it feel? One more round. And then return the head to neutral. Let the fingertips come onto the shoulders, the elbows touch. Inhale, we take the elbow roll to work into the shoulders. Inhale up to exhale down, all the way down. Now keep those low ribs engaged, navel hugging in, so that we're not arching the spine, we're just working the shoulder blades. Give them a good base to rotate from. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Trying to keep loose, remaining loose, soft, wherever we can. And listen to your breath here, let your breath guide this movement. You don't have to stay with me, and that remains for the practice. If you want to go slower, please feel free to do so. If you want to take breaks, go for it. Inhale, we're going to change, working in the opposite direction. Full breath in and full breath out. And it really is here that we build, that we forge that connection that we're going to keep for the rest of the practice. Breath and movement together in unison. Inhale. And exhale, noting the length, the opening up through the side bodies. Inhale, especially as you root down through the tailbone, through the pelvis. And exhale. Bring the weight into your tabletop. Inhale, find your good tabletop base. The wrists in line with the knees, and the knees in line with the ankles, the feet. Inhale here, find your neutral spine. And then exhale, find your angry cat. Push into the floor, round the spine, look towards the navel. Inhale, come through. Note the broadening of the upper back, the shoulders down into their sockets, look up, and then exhale. And again here, take your time, take your own time, listening to your breath. Inhaling to come through, and exhaling to go down. Full breath in and full breath out. We take a few rounds here, just warming up the spine, full articulation through the vertebrae. And you can work into the side bodies if you'd like. Take the hips back, maybe drop them forwards. Stay with the breath. Exploring the body and finding space where you can, loosening where you can. And I quite like as well just to circle the hips in one direction and the other. All of this, anything that feels good. If it feels good, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. And that stays for the practice. Anything that doesn't feel good, please don't do it. So let's return to our neutral tabletop now. And then on the next inhalation, engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, pelvic floor and navel to spine, and extend. Reach in either direction. The left heel reaching back, toes and knees facing down, that navel hugging in. Reach even more, inhale, and then exhale round. Elbow to knee. Inhale, take it out. Keep the low ribs contained here so you're not in the back bend. And then exhale, we're going to round again. Inhale, you're using the full breath. Take a third exhalation. Keep rooting down through the left index finger, the base of. Inhale, take it out, and exhale to replace the hand and the foot down onto the mat. Take it to the other side straight away. Inhale, the core is strong, pelvis square to the floor, toes facing down, that's the inside thigh engaged as well. Reach even further in the next inhalation. And then exhale, we round, navel in, Mula Bandha held, inhale. Full breath, exhale to round, full articulation of the spine, the rounding, and then as you extend out, you reach as far as you can. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale to release the hand and the foot back down onto the floor. Take one more breath here. Inhale. The big toes touch, knees go wide. Exhale, child's pose. Sink the hips back and down. Lengthen out the torso here as much as possible. Drape the forehead down. Inhale here, take a breath and fill up the back body. Let it expand and be full. Exhale, keep rooting that pelvis back, find extra length. Inhale, just push into the fingertips, tent the hands, and find that space, that opening underneath the armpits. Extra opening through the side body too. Exhale to release. Inhale, you walk the hands over to the right side. And exhale, we're extending back through the left hip. There's a lengthening of the left side body. Breathe into the left rib cage, fill up with air. And exhale. On the next inhalation, we walk through center. Note the length now on the right side body as you anchor that right pelvis back. And then exhale to come down. Inhale. Full breath into the right rib cage. And exhale to release. Inhale to come back up through center. Find that tabletop. Tuck the toes and exhale, downward facing dog. The first one of the practice, take it easy as you like. Let the head be heavy and loose, nice and released. Find space here through the low back, through the tailbone by bending the knees a lot. Lift the heels high and find length. Shoulder blades down the back, they release down into their sockets and away from each other. You broaden through the upper back. Note the root of the base of the index finger down to the earth. And then as you exhale, you can let the heels extend down towards the mat. Inside thighs keep hugging in towards each other. Inhale, you go again. There's the bend of the knees. Note the length in the tailbone. Keep it as you exhale. Extend. Push into the hands and the chest towards the thighs. Inhale again. Bend the knees. There's that space. And then exhale. Inhale. Coming into a high plank. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Uddiyana. Hold it here. Now take the weight back into the heels. Just note the length, the lengthening of the legs. Kneecaps pulled up. And now again transfer the weight into the hands, but keep as much length as you can through the legs. Hold it here. Broad through the upper back. Take a breath, lengthen even more. Exhale, let's come down one long line. Elbows coming in beside the ribs. Take it nice and slow. Navel hugs in. Find your core. Untuck the toes, root the feet. Inhale that of cobra. There's your back bend. And exhale to come down. Take the hands wide, like me if you'd like, tenting into the fingertips. You can lift the elbows and come up again. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Let's do one more normal cobra. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come through that tabletop position. Exhale, revisit child's pose. Find the breath. Take it nice and deep into the bottom of the lungs. Fill up. And exhale, a full exhalation. Always aware of your thoughts, of your mind, how you're speaking to yourself. Remembering your intention. Full breath in, take it to the tabletop. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath here in down dog. Exhaling just to really cement this base, this position here. And now inhale, take the right leg up behind you. Now we're not looking for the height of that leg so much. Keep it square to the floor, the toes and the knees facing down. Keep lengthening that left heel back. The inside of the left leg. Hands push evenly. And now keeping the pelvis square, maybe you can begin to lift that right leg. Just to a comfortable height for now. Note the opening of the back of the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip. The right knee lifting up towards the sky. Left heel rooting back. Stay broad through the shoulders. Inhale, lift the knee. And exhale, replace it down towards the mat. Inhale, the left leg coming up behind you. Same thing here, take it square to start. Keep the pelvis square, the inside thigh of the left leg means that the toe and the knee can face down. That left heel reaching back, right heel rooting down too, the whole inside of that right foot. Pushing into the hands evenly. Now maybe begin to lift that left leg just to find the opening through the right leg. And now bend the knee and stack the hip, open up. Left hip on top of right. The left leg is heavy, the left hip is open. Take a breath. Inhale, extend the leg back up behind you and exhale, replace it down to the mat. Look towards the hands. Travel the feet to meet the hands. Keep them Wide for now, hip width apart, 2 fists width, and drape the body over the legs. Let the head be heavy again here. You can give the whole torso a shake. Make sure there's no tension in the shoulders, maybe ragdoll from side to side. If it feels good, release the hands on the exhalation. Inhale, we're finding a halfway lift, flat back. Hold it here, lengthen back through the pelvis and the crown of the head, shoulder blades on the back. Navel hugs in, inside thighs working towards each other. Inhale, keep the length and exhale, contract through the hip flexors as you tilt the pelvis up, lengthen the back of the legs. Go again, inhale. You can work the hands as far up the legs as you need here. Exhale, come back down. We'll take one more. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. And now inhale, root to rise all the way up, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands through prayer. Let's find Tadasana, mountain pose. Big toes together to touch, heels slightly apart. Find your good base, root down, all 4 corners of the feet, inside thighs engage. Kneecaps pull up. Broad through the low back. Tug the pelvis. Navel hugs in. Length through the spine to the crown of the head. Shoulders up. Back and down. Life to the fingers. Broad through the chest. Crown of the head lifts and then the chin slightly tucks. Eyes close. Take a deep breath in and out. Open the eyes, inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, long spine, heart comes down first. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back, high plank. Inhale, weight forwards into the hands. Exhale, one long line, come all the way down. Inhale and tuck the toes, root the pelvis, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Each time that we arrive in down dog, we note. We assess. We stay present. And see how it develops through the practice, the extra space that we can find, the extra rest in down dog. Look towards the hands, travel the feet to meet the hands. Find your halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up, root to rise. Exhale, the hands come to prayer, Samasthiti. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, your halfway lift. Exhale, take it back, high plank. Take the other leg back. Inhale, weight forwards into the hands. Exhale, one long line, all the way down. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. 3 deep breaths. Note the relax of the jaw, of your third eye, the tongue inside the mouth. Keep reaching that pelvis back and up. And then look towards the hands, take that journey. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way up, look up, reach up. Exhale, the hands to prayer. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, your halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, weight forwards. Exhale, come down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Keep the mind relaxed. Keep focused on the breath. Look towards the hands, travel the feet to meet the hands, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, standing fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands through prayer. Inhale into the chair of Utkatasana, sit back. Engage the inside thighs towards each other. Imagine that there's something between your legs that you're squeezing actively together, and note how that broadens your hip extensors and the low back. Shoulder blades release down the back. Lift the arms. Extend through to the fingertips. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, get a bit deeper. Sit lower. Inhale. Exhale, hands come through press, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back, high plank. Option to jump back through chaturanga, bent elbows. Chaturanga, you're coming halfway or less, elbows in towards the ribs. From here, a back bend, you inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Flip the feet, the pelvis lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale that right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, the navel hugging in. Place that right foot down between the hands. Take the left foot to a 45-degree angle, heel rooting down to the floor. Inhale, we're coming up, warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Right hip reaches back, exhale, bend into the right knee. Now from here, square off. Note, we're working towards squaring the pelvis, the chest, the shoulders off to the front. Now we may never get there. The left outside of the foot rooting down at 45 degree. That's your strong leg in the back. Navel hugging in, low ribs contained. So again, we're not in a back bend. Inhale. And exhale, bend a bit deeper into that knee. As you bend deeper, you lift more, squeeze in through the core. Inhale, maybe a slight back bend, just lift the chest, look up. Exhale, take your flow. Come all the way down through chaturanga, option for a right leg lift, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, you come through Urdhva Mukha, 2 legs, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg straight away, comes up behind you. Exhale, the knee to the nose, navel hugging in. Place the foot down between the hands, right foot 45 degrees, warrior one. Inhale, root down through the feet, find your base, and then come up. Exhale to bend into the left knee. Left hip working back, right hip forwards. Inhale. Note the commitment of the right foot, the right heel down to the mat, the length of that right leg. The knitting in of the low ribs, the integrity of the spine, and the space through the upper back. Inhale. Exhale, bend a bit more. Mind is still, relax the face. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, take the flow. This time hands come through center, option for your left leg lift. Anytime you don't want to flow, you can go straight to downward facing dog. Or take any of the other variations that we've taken. 3 breaths in this down dog. Each time our body arrives here, it's a bit more comfortable, a bit more familiar, there's a bit more space. Keep reaching that pelvis back and up. And then look towards the hands. Travel the feet to meet the hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hips sink back and down. Exhale, come to stand. Samasthiti. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back through chaturanga. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, place the foot down. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take the flow. Right leg lifts through chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, place the foot down between the hands. Inhale, right foot 45, come up, warrior one. Exhale, bend that left knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take the flow, left leg lifts. Come all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. 3 deep breaths. Note the commitment. The base of that index finger. Note the hands evenly on the mat. All fingers splayed evenly. And then look towards the hands. Travel the feet to meet the hands, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, standing fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Namaste. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, all the way up, one breath. Exhale, one flow, all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, place the foot down, come up, inhale. Exhale, all the way down, one flow. Inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Keep the breath full here, as much as possible. Look towards the hands, travel the feet to meet the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, drop the crown of the head, standing fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, come to stand. One more round. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it back through Chaturanga. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg. Warrior 1. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. 3 full cleansing breaths. Fill up the lungs. Release each exhalation completely. Find that length through the spine, through the tailbone. And then look towards the hands. Travel the feet to meet the hands, a halfway lift. Exhale, standing fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastihiti. Release the hands, Tadasana. Close the eyes. Find stillness. Find the breath. Remember your intention and soften where you can. Allow the eyes to open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, long swan dive all the way down. Inhale, bend the right knee. Open up the left arm towards the sky and take the spine long. Work the inside thighs towards each other. And then by lengthening the pelvis back and the spine long, you can open up through the outside of that left leg. Take another breath here. And exhale to release. Inhale to the other side, bend the left knee, lift the right arm. Hold it here, with the inside thighs towards each other. Keep this right leg nice and long, lengthening the spine, all the way to the crown of the head. Another inhalation. And exhale to release. Inhale, a halfway lift from here. Exhale, take the right leg back behind you. The right knee comes down to the mat. Inhale, lift the arms. Stand up on that knee. Exhale, we're going to cactus the arms. Bring the weight forwards, tuck the tailbone underneath. The arms of a goddess. You could lift the chest here as well. Just note the opening of that right hip flexor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let's do that again. Lift the chest, lengthen, navel hugging in. Inhale to come up. Now exhale, carry the arms back and lift that right knee up as you carry the arms back. Note the length through the whole body here, from the right heel to the crown of that head. Triceps lift, shoulder blades on the back. Inhale to lift the arms up into your crescent lunge. And then exhale to cactus the arms here. Now stay strong on this back leg, core held, inhale. And exhale, just contract here. Bring the arms in towards each other. Forearms touch. Inhale to lengthen out. And exhale, navel hugs in. Inhale, open. And exhale. Inhale. And hold here on the exhalation. Inhale. Exhale to bring the hands to prayer. Now we're going to really root down through this left leg. Take a breath, inhale. And on the exhalation, we're going to kick off. Find toppling tree. Lift that right leg up, toe and knee faces down. Extend all the way from the crown of the head, root down through the left standing leg. Keep that right leg reaching back, pelvis square. From here, on the inhalation, we're going to bring the knee all the way up, lift it up. Navel hugging in. Exhale, take it all the way back, toppling tree. Rooting down through the left big toe mound, take it nice and slow. Kick the right heel back, the crown of the head reaching forwards. From here, bend the left knee, we're going to take it all the way back to the lunge. Take a breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, warrior two, open out on this side. Find a good warrior two base, the outside of that foot rooting down. Inhale, full breath. And exhale, lengthen, soften. Note the relaxation through the shoulders. The commitment of the inside of that left foot to the floor. Navel lifted. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reverse this warrior. Bending into the left knee, lift that left arm up, open through the left side body. And then exhale, we're going to take a flow. Option for that left leg lift through chaturanga. Inhale to a back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Looking towards the hands, travel the feet to meet the hands. There's the half lift. Exhale, drop the crown of the head. Inhale, all the way up. Root to rise, look up, exhale. The hands come to prayer. Inhale. Reach up, exhale, swan dive. Long spine, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, bend the right knee. Lift that left arm up. We've got an IT band stretch. Inhale. And exhale to release. Inhale to the other side. Right arm lifts, left knee bends. And exhale to release. Inhale, there's your half lift. Exhale, take the left leg back behind you. Let the left knee drop down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, stand up on that knee. And exhale, we cactus. Finding this goddess pose with the hands. Pelvis drops under, you can lift the chest. Inhale, come up. Navel stays hugging in. We'll go again, exhale. Note that opening through the left hip flexor. Inhale, we're going to go once more here. And exhale. Inhale to come back up. We're going to carry the arms back on the exhalation and lift that left knee up off the floor as you do so. Now again here, note the extension from the left heel all the way through to the crown of the head, shoulder blades on the back. Arms reaching back. Inhale, you're long, all the way through the body, and then you can bring the arms up into crescent. And exhale, there's the goddess. Hug that navel in, inhale. And now exhale, we're going to contract. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to take it back out. Exhale to hold it here. Bring your hands into heart center, Anjali Mudra, there's the prayer. Inhale. Look down and forwards and exhale, take off. Push into that right leg, lift the left. Toppling tree. Still broad through the chest, the pelvis stays square. Kick that left heel all the way back. Reach through the crown of the head. Now we're going to lift the left knee on the inhalation, stand up. And then exhale, take it back once more, toppling tree. Taking it all the way back, kick back, lengthen. Now bend that right knee and take it back into your lunge. With confidence, and hold it here. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale from here, and open into warrior two on your exhalation. Finding your good warrior two base on this side. So you've got your front heel through the midline of that back arch. There's the length through the arms, the squaring off of the hips, the shoulders to the side. Inhale. And exhale. You can bend a bit deeper into that right knee. Take it out, lift through the core. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhalation, reverse the warrior. Lift that arm, length through the right side body. And then exhale, let's take our windmill, our flow, all the way down. The right leg lift, option for chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Looking towards the hands, travel the feet to meet the hands, halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, drop the crown of the head, Uttanasana, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, the hands come to prayer. Take a breath here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Let go of the index fingers here, the others are still interlaced. And then we're going to take a side bend, the hips going to the right. The fingers lifting up, the whole reaching out of the hip and then going over to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, over to the right side. The right shoulder stays square on, so maybe you need to bring it underneath a bit. Inhale, come through. And exhale, lift and extend. Once more each side. Inhale to come through. And exhale. Inhale through center, a slight back bend, lift the heart. Look up, keep pushing down into the feet. And then exhale, here's your swan dive, long spine, all the way down. Inhale, there's a half lift. Exhale, take the right leg back. Keep that right knee nice and high. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Exhale, take a twist here. The right arm forwards, the left arm back. Navel hugging in. Hold it here, reach the arms in either direction. There's a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to come through center and exhale to open to warrior two again on this side. Now from here we take the bend of this left elbow and then we're going to scoop the right arm underneath. Garudasana arms. You've got the bend at the elbow, the elbow and at the wrist. Maybe the fingers interlaced or palms together. Inhale, keep extending that right leg back, bending into the left knee, lift the chest. And then exhale, come down on the inside of that left leg with the eagle arms. Drop the crown of the head, humbling this warrior. Take a breath here. And exhale. Keep releasing the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale to come all the way up. And exhale to release the hands. Now interlace the hands at the low back. Inhale, send them back down to the mat behind you. Open the chest. And then exhale, we come down again, but this time let the arms be heavy overhead. Full breath in. And out. Come all the way back up on the inhalation. Lift the arms. And exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, reversing this warrior. Exhale, we come into extended side angle on this side. Start slow, build it. So you bend this knee and maybe just rest the forearm on the knee to start with. Keep extending all the way through to the outside of that right foot, lengthening the right fingers up. Shoulder blade into the socket. Now maybe you want to go a bit deeper. Take the left hand down to the inside of this left leg. Keep relaxing the pelvis down, lengthening all through the right side body. Maybe you want to take a bind. The left arm underneath, right arm over top. Wherever you're at today, breathe. Lengthen. One more breath. And release. Inhale. You're reaching that right arm back up if it was bound. And now on the exhalation, we're going to take it all the way into Vashisthasana, side plank. Right hand comes to the center of the mat, turning to the outside of the right foot and lift the left leg up. And the left arm lifts, the whole right side body engaged. Now you can bring that left foot into tree as an option, or keep the left leg on top of the right. Hold it here. Maybe finding chin mudra with the left hand. And then on the inhalation, you can take an arch, take a bend. And release, exhale. Release the arm down, squaring off into a high plank, let go of that left leg. Inhale, we're in center. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. And now exhale all the way down, one long line. Interlace the hands at the low back here. Take the non-dominant grip. The one that you probably didn't do just now in Humble Warrior. And that's just a shift of the fingers along to the next space. The one that feels weird. Now inhale, we're going to reach the arms back, lift the chest. Shoulder blades onto the back. And then exhale, extend the legs as well. Lift the legs up. Root down through the pelvis. Lift, shoulder blades down. Away from the ears, come up, inhale. And exhale, release. Make a pillow with the hands. And just rest the forehead on the hands. Take a breath here. And exhale. One more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that once more. Take the hands to the low back. Interlace them. Now the normal way. Do the dominant grip. Work the legs back towards each other. Inside thighs engaged. Pelvis, tops of the feet root down. Inhale. Extend the arms back, lift the chest. And then exhale. Lift the legs. Keep working them towards each other. Lengthening the chest away from you. The heart lifts. Inhale. And exhale all the way down. Again, release the head onto the hands. Take a breath. Fill up. Inhale. And exhale. Just for everyone on Instagram, this is a good time for us to switch off and reconnect again. So I'll be right here. We'll close it now and then just switch back on. For everyone on Facebook Live, we can take a little bit of a break here for a moment while we wait for them. Take a few breaths. Full inhalation and exhalation. Cool. I think we're back on. Cool. From here, the hands are coming underneath the shoulders. We're going to come back through our tabletop, cross the ankles, take the hips back, and take the legs out in front. If you can, then lift them straight up. We can keep bent knees for now, Navasana, boat pose. Navel hugging in, spine extends, shoulder blades on the back, broad through the upper back. The same here as in Utkatasana, with the squeeze of the knees. You really want to imagine that there's something there that you're engaging, and that again broadens your low back. Take some of the pressure off there. Hold it here. Now on the next inhalation, we're going to extend. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take it long. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the legs. You can give yourself a hug here. Just wrap the arms around the shins. Release the head. Maybe find some opening as well through the back. That can feel quite good. Take a breath. From here, bringing the weight forwards into the hands. Take it back to downward facing dog. On the inhalation, you lift that left leg up behind you. Reach it back and up. And now exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Place that foot down between the hands. We're going to bring that right foot in a few inches. We're finding our pyramid base, railroad tracks. Left hip working back. Take the hands onto the pelvis. Inhale to come up. Options with the hands. Keep them on the pelvis. You can take a reverse prayer or interlace with a reverse cross arms holding onto either elbow at the back. Whatever works for you. Inhale, open the chest. Square off with the left hip back, the right hip forward. You want the left leg long. And then exhale, we're coming down with a long spine over that leg. If the hands are on the hips, you can release them down either side of that foot. Or maybe just onto the leg. Try not to push into the leg and send the knee back into a lock. With the inhalation, we're finding length, and exhale, you come down with that length. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Take the hands back onto the pelvis if you release them. Inhale, core engages, come all the way up to stand. And exhale. Teriyaki Trikonasana, twisted triangle. Inhale, you lift the right arm up. There's length here. Exhale, we're kind of coming down over that left leg. Keep the left hip going back, long through the spine, and the right hand comes to the outside of that right foot. Maybe it rests on the outside of a leg for now, or put on a block or something if you've got something there to use. You want to be able to extend here, push into that hand, use it for help. Inside thighs squeeze together, navel squeeze in, length through the spine, and then exhale, you twist the right side body underneath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back out. Just release the hands either side. Bring the right foot in next to the left. Keep them hip width apart for now. Find Padangusthasana, hand to big toe pose. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, push down with the big toes. Pull up with the fingers. Lengthen to a halfway lift. Exhale, pull down. Elbows work out, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, length. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Contracting through the hip flexors to find that extra opening, the broadness through the hip extensors. Release the arms. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and then inhale, come all the way up to stand. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Bring the feet together, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Let go of the index finger. Let's take it over to the right side to start. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come through center, slight back bend. Push into the floor. Send the pelvis forwards. And then exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, here's your halfway lift. Exhale, take the left leg back behind you. Inhale, lift the arms up, find your crescent lunge, strong through the legs here, and then exhale, we twist. Left arm forwards, right arm back. Keep bending into that right knee, extending the left heel all the way back so you're strong in that left leg. Now take the shoulder blades onto the back, navel hugs in, take the breath, inhale, and exhale. Inhale to come through center, and then exhale to find warrior two. From here, we bend that right elbow, and then scoop the left arm underneath, finding Garudasana, eagle arms. There's the cross underneath that elbow and the cross around the wrist, if it's there for you. Palms together, shoulder blades down into their sockets. Extend the legs in either direction, so you've got a good base here. Inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, come all the way down. Humble the warrior on the inside of that right leg. Take a breath here. And exhale. Inhale to come all the way back up, pushing into the feet. Release the arms, take the non-dominant grip here. Release the hands down behind you, open the chest, lengthen the arms, inhale, and then exhale, come down. Arms are heavy, let them extend overhead. Keep dropping that pelvis. Strong through the feet, take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way back up on your inhalation. Release the arms, lift them, come through center, and exhale into warrior two. Inhale, reverse that warrior, lift the right arm up, length through the whole right side body. Exhale into extended side angle on this side. The same thing, take it slow to build, and maybe you want to rest that right forearm on the thigh to start with, dropping the pelvis, extending all the way through that left side body, space from the shoulders to the ears. Inhale. Maybe with the exhalation, if you'd like to go a bit further, you take that hand down to the inside of that foot. Keep dropping the pelvis down. Deep breaths. Maybe you'd like to take the bind, go a bit deeper still. Right arm underneath that thigh, left hand reaches back. You can grab onto the fingers or the wrists. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Full breath, inhale. And exhale. Let's release. Take that, unravel the bind. If you raveled it up, lift that left arm up, inhale. And then we're going to take it all the way into side plank. The left hand comes to the center of the mat. You come onto the outside of the left foot and then lift the right leg up. Reach the right arm up, side body nice and engaged on the left side. Now, option to take the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left leg for a tree pose base. Hold it here. Maybe you take Chin Mudra with the right hand. You could inhale, take the arch, and release, exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, square back off into high plank. Let that right leg go back behind you. Inhale, weight forwards into the hands. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Navel hugs in. Inhale, high plank. Elbows into the ribs. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, come all the way down, one long line. Take the arms back behind you and bend the knees. So we're going to hold on to the tops of the feet here around the ankle. And then work the legs back in towards each other. Now from here, take the breath, inhale. And with the exhalation, you're going to kick the legs back, work the inside thighs towards each other. And as you kick, it lifts the chest. The shoulder blades come together. Take a breath, keep the legs really strong, kick back even more. And then exhale to release. Make a pillow with the hands. Release the forehead down onto the hands. Full breath in. And out. One more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to come through that tabletop. Take the cross of the ankles. The weight goes back on the hips so that the legs can come forwards. Back into Navasana. Now you can take the same variation again with the bent knees, or if you'd like to, you can extend the legs along. Hold it here. Inhale. And exhale. Navel hugs in, spine is long, chest is broad. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the legs, take the cross of the ankles. The hands come down beside you and it lifts you up. Push down into the hands, lift the hips. And release. Exhale. Give yourself a hug. Release the forehead to the knees. Take a breath. Take the other cross of the ankles, hands again beside you. We're going to push into the floor, lift the hips. Engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha squeezes in and that's what lifts you up. Lift up now. And release. Go again, inhale. And release. Exhale last time. Inhale. And release. Let go of the legs, bend the knees. Full breath in and full breath out. The cross of the ankles bring the weight forwards into the hands. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts up behind you. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Place the foot down between the hands. Left foot comes in a few inches. Pyramid base, they're parallel. And then take the hands onto the pelvis. Right hip reaches back. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Again here, options with the hands. You can take the reverse prayer, the cross arm, keep them on your pelvis. Inhale, you find the lift. And then exhale, come all the way down, the right hip reaching back. Inhale. And exhale. Then maybe you want to release the hands down. Inhale. And exhale. There's the length on the inhalation. Full breaths. Relaxing through the face, everywhere you can. One more here. And exhale. Take the hands back onto the hips. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up to stand. And now release that left arm. Take it up nice and high. You have an option here with the left foot, if you'd like to try a 45-degree angle. Sometimes I find it more comfortable for the twisted triangle. Up to you. Play with what feels good there. Inhale, lift that left arm up. And then exhale, we're going to carry the left arm down to the outside of that right foot. Now again here, maybe it's not quite reaching there, so if you have a block or something, or rest it on the leg, but try not to push the weight into that leg. Inhale, you lengthen through the spine. Right hip lengthens back, and then exhale, you twist. And work the inside thighs towards each other, the navel hugs in, lift that right arm up, shoulder blades into their sockets. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And release, exhale. Bring that left foot in next to the right, keep them hip width apart for now. First variation was Padangusthasana, you can take that again. Second, Padahastasana. Tips of the toes in towards the wrists, back to the hands to the floor. Inhale, you lengthen. Let the back of the legs extend, the spine extend, and then exhale, come down. Again, shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling deeply and exhaling to release completely. One more breath. And release. Exhale. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to stand. Look up, reach up. Exhale, the hands come through prayer. Bring the feet together. Inhale, sink and sit back into Utkatasana once more. Engage the inside thighs together, broad through the low back. Root down through the right leg, stay low. Now inhale, pick that left leg up nice and high. Exhale, take the left leg over the top of the right, and then maybe you can find an extra bind with the toes behind that ankle. Inhale, and exhale, take the left arm underneath the right arm. There's that eagle arm again, we found it earlier on. Hold it here, inhale. Exhale to crunch. Navel hugs in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to come up. Release the knee and exhale to let go. Inhale back into chair. Hips sink back and down, bending the knees. Navel hugging in towards the spine. Root down through the left leg. And now pick up the right, nice and high. Inhale. The higher you get the leg, the easier it's going to be to get the bind. Take it over the top. And now maybe you take the toes behind the ankle as well. Inhale. And exhale. The right arm comes underneath. Inhale. And exhale. Here's your crunch. Inhale to come up. And exhale to squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to release the knee, stand up, lift the arms, and exhale to let it go. Take the toes out wide, the heels in, inhale, reach up, and exhale, sit down into your squat pose. Work the knees into the side, the elbows into the sides of the knees. Let the low back be broad, root down. Inhale, lengthen the chest, the crown of the head. Maybe even close the eyes here, take some deep breaths. From here, take the hands down to the floor. We're just going to release down onto our shins, keeping them about hip width apart. Coming into Ustrasana, camel pose. Take it slowly, you don't have to go all the way in. Listen to the body. The hands come onto the low back. Thumbs face up, either side of the spine. And then the hands are wrapping around the hips, and then sending the hips forwards. Tuck the tailbone underneath. Now from the hips, tucking forwards, You find a length here, lengthen out, lift up the chest towards the ceiling. Maybe this is enough for you. Keep lifting up through the heart. Perhaps if you'd like to, you could even reach back towards the heels. Open up the whole front body. Maybe even let go of the head if it's supported by the shoulders there. Breathe. And then slowly come out. Just as you came in. Sit the hips back onto the heels. And let's find Virasana. Hands resting on the knees, just like they did before. Palms face up. Chin Mudra. If palms face down comes more naturally to you, please feel free to take that too. Just allow yourself here a moment with the breath to check in with the body and the mind. Remember your intention. Bring the weight forwards into your tabletop position. Just walk the legs back a bit, and then let's find a child's pose. Big toes together to touch, knees go wide. This is one child's pose variation. If you'd like to try another, let's keep the knees together, the legs together, and then hips back to the heels, the arms beside the body, palms face up, and release the forehead down. This can feel particularly good after that back bend, so we've got the nice rounding of the spine. And you can breathe into the whole back body here. And with your exhalation, let go completely. Full breaths. Coming back into that tabletop, inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up behind you. And exhale, let's find our pigeon pose on this side. The right knee behind that wrist. Take the left leg back nice and long. The right hip comes down onto the mat. Square off. The right hip back, left hip forwards. Shoulders square, chest square. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the head. Drop the pelvis. And then exhale, come down. Keep it nice and long. Inhale and exhale. The whole body extended, lengthening. That right hip rooting down behind you. Let the breath be very full here. With every exhalation, you can just release wherever you can through the body. Try to notice anywhere that there's tension being held unnecessarily, from the toes, the ankles, the fingers and the wrists, all the way through to the tongue, the lips. If you'd like to go a bit deeper in this pigeon pose, you can try a bit of a twist, taking the left arm underneath the right. One more breath here. And release. Walking the hands back in. We're going to carry this left leg all the way around to the side, and we're in a half wide-legged, wide seated forward fold. Take the left hand to the inside of that leg, and the toes and the knees face up, the inside thighs engage, and then the right pelvis roots down as you take that right arm up. And then this left arm and the left leg actively work together here, so you can push into each other for a bit of extra support, so you can twist that left side body underneath. So the right hip rooting down, left side body twisting underneath, laying through the right ribs. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, we're going to carry that arm all the way over the top, take it down just beside you, right hand down, come up onto the right shin, lift that left arm up and just release here. All through the left side body, and then come all the way back down. From here, bring the left foot in to meet the right, sole of the foot together, the Baddha Konasana. Hands onto the feet, elbows on the insides of the thighs. Let the legs be heavy, the knees relax down. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, come down. Send the heart forwards. Keep rooting that pelvis so you get opening through the whole spine. Inhale. And exhale. Shoulders away from the ears. And exhale. Inhale to roll all the way back up. Now take that left leg long. Right sole of the foot to the inside of that leg, finding Janu-Sashasana. Left sole of the foot flexed, kneecap pulling up, inside thigh engaged. Inhale, we reach up, square off over that leg, and then exhale, come down. Right pelvis roots down. Keep this right foot flexed to protect the knee here. Inhale, there's your length. And then you're exhaling to come down. With the right hip rooting back, there's an opening through the right low back. Keep lengthening the chest. And exhale. Pin the hands back in again. Take the right sole of the foot now to the floor on the inside of this leg. You take the right shoulder on the inside and then take the back of the arm to the shin, palm faces back behind you, and then bend the elbow. So maybe now you're holding on to clothing like your waistband or your top here and try and grab onto something there maybe. Or if it's available to you, take that left hand behind and find a bind. Hold on to the right hand with the left. Now from here you can just pick that leg up, give a shake into that hip. Place that sole of the foot back down onto the floor. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to come down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's release the hands on the inhalation. Let that right leg go long to meet the left. Paschimottanasana, inhale, reach up. Pelvis roots down here and then stays there, rooted down. You extend from the pelvis, reaching back and down, and the whole spine goes long. You inhale for length. And exhale, come down. Head stays in line, shoulders onto the back. Inhale. Keep lifting the heart, lengthening the heart. Exhale, come down. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Walking the hands back in, take the cross of the ankles. Weight forwards into the hands, take it back, downward facing dog. Let's lift that left leg back and up behind you. Inhale. And then exhale, finding pigeon on this side, the left knee behind that wrist. Drape the shin, take the right leg back and long behind you. Left hip roots down towards the mat. You square off, left hip back, right hip forwards. Inhale, there's length. Drop the pelvis. And then come down, exhale. Deep breaths here as soon as you arrive. And softening with every exhalation. That left hip keeps rooting back. Right hip coming forwards. Relaxing the entire body wherever you can. And again here, if you'd like to maybe try going a bit deeper, you could take a twist with the right arm underneath the left. Let each breath fill you up. Let's take one last deep inhalation here. And exhale. Walking the hands back in. Carry this right leg all the way around to the side. And then the toes, the knees face up, the right hand, the right arm on the inside of the leg, palm face up. Leg and arm work towards each other. Left hip roots down, and then you extend all the way through the left side body. Let the left shoulder blade come onto the back, away from the ears. And then using this right arm and right leg to push in towards each other, that gives you that leverage to find the twist. Keep rooting the left hip down, right side body underneath. Open up. Deep breaths. And then carry that arm all the way over the top, just off beside you on the left. Palm down, and then come up onto the left shin and reach through the whole right side body. And come all the way back down. Good. Now, from here, we're going to keep our left leg bent. We won't go to Baddha Konasana, we'll come straight to Janu Sirsasana. So the left sole of the foot on the inside of the right leg, the flexed foot. Inhale, we lift up. Square off over that leg with the chest, and then exhale, come down. So another left hip rooting down. The inside thigh of this right leg engaged. Heart reaches. Inhale, length, and exhale down. Inhale, and exhale. One more breath. Looking the hands back in. Let's take the left sole of this foot down to the mat. Left shoulder on the inside of the knee. Reach the arm back, palm faces back. And then reach towards your hip. Maybe you can take the bind here with the right hand to the left fingers. Maybe holding onto the waistband if not. Lift up this left foot, the left leg. You can shake into the leg, into the hip. And then place it back down. Inhale. And exhale. Coming down over that right leg. Rooting back through the pelvis. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale to come down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Release the arms. Release the leg. Take the cross of the ankles, bring the weight forwards again into the hands, and take it one more time back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, just pushing the chest down towards the thighs. Pelvis reaches up and back. Notice down dog now from the start of the practice. Take one last breath. And exhale, come back down onto the knees. Cross the ankles, take the hips back. Soles of the feet come to the floor. Send the hips towards the heels and reach the arms up. Inhale. And then slowly we come all the way down. Exhale. And now just to release those back bends, we bring the feet in towards the glutes, the hands down by our sides, palms face down. We'll find our Setu Bandhasana bridge. So you can push into the feet, the tailbone tucks. Lift up through the front body as you push down, keep pushing down. Tailbone tucking underneath. Now maybe you can take one shoulder under and then the other. Interlace the hands towards the low back. Root down through the backs of the arms, lift up through the whole front body. And exhale, slowly come all the way down. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze the knees in towards the chest. Inhale. And exhale. From here, take the hands out to a T position, palms face down. Shins go parallel to the sky. Take the right leg, the right thigh over the top of the left, and then hop the hips to the right, just a couple of inches. Now from here, we're going to soften the knees down to the left side. Keep that right shoulder blade rooting down. Take your time. Once the legs get there, soften. Take the breath in and exhale. You can close the eyes here, relax through the face. Hug the navel in towards the spine and carry the legs all the way back up through center. Hop the hips back into center, unravel the legs, take the left thigh over the right thigh, and then hop the hips over to the left. Root down through the left shoulder blade and then let the right legs just gently come down to the right. Take your time, let the spine be long. And then once they get there, let them go. A full breath in and out. Hug that navel in towards the spine. Bring the legs back up through center. Unravel the legs, hop the hips back into center. Give yourself another big hug of the knees. Let the tailbone root down, the shoulder blades release. The whole back are broad on the mat. Full breath in and full breath out. Maybe find a happy baby here, soles of the feet to the ceiling. The tailbone again releases down, shoulder blades down. Now kick up with the feet, but pull down with the hands. Find that opening through the hips. Maybe rock from side to side. You can bend the knees again, and if there's any extra movement you'd like to take for a complete practice for you today, please feel free to take it. Maybe just some circles of the knees. Release the tailbone. Anything that feels good. As soon as you're ready, you can begin to make your way into your final resting pose of Shavasana. So Shavasana. Lying down on your back. Let the legs be long and wide apart. And let the arms be away from the body, palms face up, also long. Get as comfortable as you can possibly be here in this pose. You're allowed here to take this rest, take the time to take a break, so make sure you can really settle in. Allow the eyes to close once you've arrived in Shavasana. And now we'll take 3 deep breaths. Let each exhalation be an audible sigh, with an ah sound out the mouth. Release all of the air. Inhale now, fill right up to the bottom of the lungs. And exhale, sigh. Inhale, full breath in, and exhale to sigh. One last time, inhale. Make it count, fill right up with air, whole ribcage expanded. And now exhale, release everything you can. And now let go of the breath. Let it return to its unique rhythm. Take your attention down to your toes. Relax your toes. Relax the balls of the feet. Relax the arches and the heels. Relax the ankles. Relax the calves. Relax the knees. Relax the thighs and the hamstrings. Relax the pelvis. Relax the groin. Relax the glutes. Relax the hip flexors. Relax the navel, the stomach, the rib cage. Relax the chest and the front of the shoulders. Relax the low back, the tailbone, all the muscles along the spine, the back of the ribs, the shoulder blades, the tops of the shoulders. Relax the biceps and the triceps. Relax the elbows, the forearms. Relax the wrists. Relax the palms of the hands. Relax the fingers and the thumbs. Relax the neck and the throat. Relax your jaw, the tongue inside the mouth. Relax the lips. Relax the cheekbones and the nose. Relax the eyes and the eye sockets. Relax the space between the eyes. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the forehead. Relax the crown of the head. Relax the entire scalp. The whole body is completely relaxed. The whole body is completely relaxed. Begin to deepen the breath. Find some gentle movement in the fingers and the toes. the wrists, the ankles. Deepen the breath even further by reaching the arms overhead. Extend and stretch like you just woke up in the morning. Breathe in nice and deep to the bottom of the lungs. And then exhale, roll over onto either side. Make a pillow with the underneath arm. Keep the eyes closed. Note the weight of the body, the relaxation, the heaviness. Gently push yourself up, keeping your eyes closed, to a comfortable seat. Any cross-legged variation. Let the hands rest on the knees. And let's take them down this time. Palms down for grounding. Ground down through the pelvis. Grow roots into the floor. Extend the spine through the crown of the head. The shoulders roll up, back and down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. I'd just like to finish today with a quote from a man named Viktor Frankl, who was a survivor of the concentration camps in the Second World War. And he said, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms. To choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. To choose one's own way." Bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gently bow your chin towards your hands and take a second today to think of one thing right now, just one thing that you're grateful for. And now set an intention for the rest of your day, something to take with you from this practice, something to keep, to share. Inhale. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you had a wonderful practice. I very much enjoyed that. I will be back tomorrow with an hour-long flow class. That's the Modo Yoga Las Vegas class coming from their account, Modo Yoga Las Vegas. There won't be any classes on Sunday because it's Easter, so I'll be back next week after tomorrow. But in the meantime, please check out my website, joshuabergyoga.com. There's a page on there with practice now, and there's guided meditations, including the Shavasana guide that I do, just that on its own, as well as other classes. I added a new video onto there last night, which is a beginner's class, a 40-minute beginners. So keep up to date with that. There's lots being put up there all the time. And if I don't see you before, have a very happy Easter. Namaste.